Good morning. Today we are reading another story about leprechauns and about St. Patrick's Day. And I know that St. Patrick's Day is over, but we did not have enough days to get all of our St. Patrick's and leprechaun stories in. And one of our favorite book series that we read in class is called The Gingerbread Man. And we read The Gingerbread Man Loose in School. We read The Gingerbread Man Loose at the Firehouse. And now we're going to read The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun Loose at School. Oh, it sounds like some mischief is going to happen. I cannot wait to see what happens. So here's our gingerbread man right here. He's so cute. And the little bit less cute man over next to him is the what?
Leprechaun.
Oh, there's that nice, feisty, little, ornery little leprechaun. Let's see what they're up to today. Look at what's on the inside. What is this? He's the gingerbread man, and he's not sitting still. He's running and running as fast as he can. Here we go. One Monday in March, the mischief began with a hee from a wee little man. Who is the wee little man? The leprechaun is wee and little. We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall. Then he paused by our door with a wink and a call. Foo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm on a leprechaun mess-making spree. What do leprechauns do?
Make messes.
They make messes. I'm crafty and keen. I'm nimble and quick. I love to make mischief or play a good trick. Look at the kids' faces. They're going, oh no. They're worried. We rushed to the hall. He was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. We quietly tiptoed our way down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. The woodwinds, the strings, percussion, and brass are turned topsy-turvy awaiting your class. Where are they headed?
Music room.
Music, I whispered. The band's room's this way, or the band room's this way. But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. Look at their faces again. What kind of a look do they have on their faces? They're like, oh, it's like surprise.
How did you do this?
The sheets were all scattered. The tubas were tipped. The trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. Uh-oh. Dangerous. But what do they see right here? Another note. Let's see where they're headed next. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read out his rascally quote. Fo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rolling, frolicking leprechaun fun. Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must capture that small cheeky chap. I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll to prowl all the hallways on prankster patrol. I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man. I spotted more shamrocks, then heard a new noise. Uh-oh. I pushed on a door with a sign that said, boys. The place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush, where are your manners? Remember to flush. I glanced in the mirror, then spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. Look at his face isn't surprised now. What does it look like now? He looks mad. He's not very happy with this leprechaun. Fo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape. He's loose in the library. This is not good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should. I'm on the case, I said as I ran. I can catch him. I'm the
Gingerbread man.
That's right. He's on his way to go catch this guy. The books were all stacked in a rainbow display. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they all came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast I had no time to hide. Then, under the pile, I was startled to find something important that he'd left behind. Beside his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. Foo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom, a classroom, which place should I go? Or how about a house made from gingerbread dough? My classroom, my house! I must get there first. I sped down the hall in a super fast burst. I'm on a mission, I've got a good plan. I can catch him, I'm the
Gingerbread man.
Yes, I reached our door quickly, no sign of the elf. So I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I grabbed all the pencils, a ruler, and glue, and then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. What is he doing?
Making a trap.
He's making a trap. He's got a plan. I set up my trap, and then I heard a small giggle. I peered out our door, and I saw the knob jiggle. Fo fiddly fee, ha ha, hee hee, is that my magical hat that I see? With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, his arms whirled around as he log rolled on pencils laid out on the ground. He looks quite different without his hat, doesn't he? He doesn't look like he's got everything under control now. He looks like he's feeling a little bit afraid. He landed on top of the measuring stick. The ruler popped up and it gave him a flick. Look, here's the glue he tripped on. Then he rolled on the pencils. And then he's on the ruler. What's balancing the ruler? This is an eraser. And these are crayons over here. And so he goes here, and then it's going to do what? It's going to shoot up the crayons. He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls, but his shoes were so sticky it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping, he spun round and round, then wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. Ooh, that was a good trap. This was the teacher's mug right here.
Now, no one tried to do it.
The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, Leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. Fo fiddly fee, oh me. This is a bind that I didn't foresee. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say you'll fix up the messes you left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and keen. Just hand me my hat and I promise to clean. That's quite a good trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, you're pretty clever as me. He winked and then said, may your school be mess free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprang to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free, as my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It's time to be going, my mischief is done, but I'll visit next March with more Leprechaun fun. Wait a minute. Did he give him a pot of gold?
No.
Hold on. This is kind of weird. I'm up for the challenge. We'll have a new plan. Bring it on, Leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. That's right. What a fun story that was. I really enjoyed it. I think that this book was a little different from the other Leprechaun stories that we read because in the other Leprechaun stories, we saw that if you catch the leprechaun and you keep his gaze, that means you have a staring contest with him, then what happens? He gives you a pot of gold, and there was no mention of a pot of gold in this story. There was a lot of mention about his mischievous behavior, though. And there was a mention of a trap. So it's kind of the same in that way. I hope that you enjoyed our story today, and we cannot wait to read another one with you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.